I had just pulled on my pants. When I looked up, I saw a camera above me. I felt a wave of terror wash over me. Then I ran out and looked for help. As soon as I stepped out, I ran into my boss. So I told him what had happened. He looked shocked when I told him. Then he told me not to make a scene of it. And he said he would handle it. But I was worried other coworkers might have been filmed too. So I decided to tell everyone. When I led everyone to the restroom, we found the camera was gone from above. At that point, everyone assumed it was a prank. I was about to explain. Then the boss came over. He told me not to waste everyone's time here. Then he told everyone to get back to work immediately. Then he called me into his office. He angrily asked why I had told people about it. I said I just did not want anyone else to get hurt, and I promised I would look into it. Hearing that, he stood up and came behind me. He put his hands on my shoulders and told me I had been too tired lately. He said I might be imagining things. Get some rest and you will stop thinking about cameras in the vents. Those words made me realize something was wrong immediately, because I had never told the boss where the camera was. That is when I realized my boss was the voyeur. I turned to go call the police. The boss dropped his disguise right then. He immediately took out my private videos and used them to threaten me. Even worse, he had videos of several other co-workers on his phone, including his two closest co-workers. If those videos were exposed, they would destroy their families. So to protect my co-workers and my own privacy, I had to compromise. Then I followed the boss's demands. In front of everyone, I said it was all my prank. And I said there were no cameras in the restroom at all. I thought the matter would be over. But then the boss announced in public that I had resigned. I was stunned and frozen on the spot, because I had never mentioned this at the office before, but I still wanted to keep working there. So I tried to bring the camera up again, but the boss pulled out his phone and threatened me again, to prevent more people from getting hurt. I had to quit on the spot. At that moment, my two co-workers also realized something was wrong. When the boss left work and was about to go home, he suddenly saw a pair of legs over 2 meters long. In fact, I had not left. I wanted the boss to give me another chance. At that point, the boss could not control himself, so he did not hesitate to pull me into his arms. He thought everyone had already left. As part of my setup, he told me how he had hidden cameras in the restroom. Then while he was not paying attention, I quietly took his phone. The next second, the office lights suddenly came on. Everyone appeared in front of him. When they learned that I would rather lose my job than let them lose their privacy, they decided to join me in setting this trap. Everything he had just said was heard and recorded by everyone. In the end, the boss will get the punishment he deserves.